Alright, hello and welcome to your last lab of the class. This is lab 11. It's all about bitwise operations. So, get the starter code and let us begin. So, you are going to be working mainly in bitops.cpp. So bitops.h has the declarations of all the functions that you're going to implement, and then bitops.cpp is where you're going to implement those things. So let's look at bitops.h. Yeah. Sorry, I'm typing in a weird way right now. That's why I keep hitting the wrong key. There we go. Here's bitops.h. So here are the functions you'll implement. Is bit set, count the bits, and count the bits that are set, and then set a bit. Okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what you'll implement. For these functions, there are bit numbers usually. So like, is bit I set? Is bit 0 set? Is bit 31 set? Remember the numberings of bits. So bit 0 is the rightmost bit. Bit 1 is the second to rightmost bit, so like the second to last bit. And then we go up to bit 31, right? Because there's 32 bits in total. So that's important. So yeah, with that in mind, is bit set takes a number, and it takes which bit you care about, and it goes into this number and returns true if bit I is set to a 1. That's what it means for a bit to be set, if it's set to 1. And then if it's not set to 1, it returns false. So that's what is bit set will give back. Count bits just counts the number of bits in the entire number n to see if it's set. I think you can use this function for that, can't you? So keep that in mind. And then set bit takes a number that you would like to modify. It's a void function that takes the number by reference, and it sets bit I to 1, no matter if it was set or unset from before. Okay? So those are the functions you'll implement using the strategies that we talked about in this class. And let's see, is there anything else I wanted to say? So, for example, for count bits, the number 7 in binary is just a bunch of zeros followed by 3 ones, because it's 4 plus 2 plus 1, right? So, if you say count bits on the number 7, it should give back 3 then, because there are only 3 bits, those last 3, that are set to a 1. Okay? So those are the functions that you'll implement, and so get those working, and then I've made a testing file for you. Test bitops, which you will compile and run. So I've made a bunch of tests for you already. Get those passing. And then I would like you to write 2 more. 2 more tests about any of the stuff, maybe a combination of the stuff that you wrote. But that is your last piece. All right, so use the make file to compile all this. You just say make or make test bitops. It's very nice. And get my tests passing, and then write your own. Oops. This will be the test bitops.cpp file. Okay, so after you got mine passing, make 2 more using my pattern, so call assert true twice more, and that is your last lab. Alright, so because you changed stuff in the test bitops.cpp file, the testing file, you got to submit that as well as your implementation file, bitops.cpp. So those are the 2 files that you will modify, and therefore the 2 files that you will submit. So that is, I think, everything. That's your last lab 11. Get it in, and then you're ready to study for the final. Alright, I think that's all I have for you. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next lecture.